we have finally hatched the baby emu. The entire egg broken open and a baby emu in here. Oh my gosh. Oh, did you see that? What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are having an absolutely beautiful, amazing day. Now, guys, in today's video, something very exciting has happened. We have finally hatched the baby emu. Now, I can't even believe it. It was a regular morning for me. Well, not really, because my fiance woke me up screaming my name. When I mean screaming, I thought something seriously happened. I thought Duke was having a seizure. I thought an animal was injured. I thought for sure something was wrong. And to come to my surprise, he couldn't believe it either that this baby emu was just hanging out in the incubator. Now, before we hop into today's exciting video, we're actually going to be picking my baby goat's name. So she's hanging out right here. She's hanging out and getting used to the dog. So she's hanging out with Shrek right here. Come here, wait. And here we have our goat girl, and she is just the sweetest, the most loving. She's always sticking her nose into everything and wanting to check everything out. But I want to give a huge shout out to Cherry Y9S for picking the name Pixie. I liked the name. Pixie liked the name. Don't you agree? That was very fitting, and I definitely think you approve. Pixie, come get your baba. It's baba time. So she knows it's baba time. Look at her wagging her little tail right here. And she has just gotten the hang of bottle feeding. You can see she latched on immediately. She's suckling that milk on up. And she is one hungry goat kid right here. Isn't that right? And that is some very good high quality milk. High quality baba. You got some dirt all over your face because you've been foraging through who knows what. But you can see she's a very happy little goat kid. Very content and just wants nothing but her baba. Cassie, Callie, do you like your new goat friend Pixie? So even the little puppers right here have to get used to her. Now, poor supervise. I know he's very invasive. She doesn't like that, guys. So because they've never been around a goat, they're getting used to her. This little goat kid is getting used to them, and they're adjusting just amazing. So Pixie decided that some dirt and some dead sticks were a lot more tastier than her bottle. So she didn't finish her bottle, and she came over here to munch on, I don't even know what, guys. I don't even know if she's munching on the sticks, the dirt, or the grass. So you can see this goat kid is pretty crazy. So we're gonna let her do her thing, and we're gonna hop into today's video. Now, before you guys check out the new baby emu that has been hatched, I have some very exciting news, guys. You're probably wondering, Hannah, why the heck are there 2 incubators? Yes, you heard me correctly, 2 incubators behind me. And that's because, guys, we got more emu eggs. So because we had success hatching my emu, my friend decided to give me, I think like 15 emu eggs that the mom started laying in the beginning of November. And unfortunately, with the November clutch, they were all rotten. So we've already thrown away 5 rotten eggs. And this is a video of them being delivered. I mean, it was no joke. Literally 15 eggs in those giant bins.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. That's okay. I'm the same way. I don't even take these home to my house. I always leave them at the zoo.
Yeah, I just have a lot of animals. And I don't want anyone to get sick. And now we have, what, how many? 10, 11 in here, which is insane because they may be good, they may be bad, but I'm so excited because 2 of them are moving. Now, I thought 2 were moving in here, but I could be going crazy. I'm not too sure, but for sure these 2 in here are moving. So let's show you guys, because this is honestly insane. I have never, number 1, incubated an emu egg, and number 2, had these many eggs to incubate in my entire life. So we have 4 in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we got 5, we got 6, we got 7, we got 8, we got 9, we got 10, and we got 11. But guys, this incubator right here definitely smells. So I think we still have 1 more rotten egg to pick out, but if we don't find it, it could explode in the incubator. But what I want to do right now is I want to show you these 2 eggs that I noticed moving. And it's very slightly, and hopefully the camera will pick it up. We're going to put the light on them, and I'm going to try to keep the camera as still as possible. And you guys are going to see. Did they move? Did you see that, guys? I don't know if it was blurry or if it picked it up on camera, but this egg right here moved very slightly. and it's very subtle. So let's try again. So we just finished rotating all of the eggs that aren't moving, but I think we're gonna pull out the rotten egg, or what I think is the rotten egg. And there's only one way to tell, is we're gonna do a sniff test. And, oh, it smells so bad.
You can already smell it. Yeah. It smells horrendous.
This is the only incubator that still smells. We pulled a rotten one out of this one, and it doesn't smell anymore. And I'm thinking this is the culprit because you can see there's dried liquid, like yellow oozing liquid coming from this egg.
That smells just terrible.
And if you look, yeah, it's oozing on this side. So this definitely has to be
and I give it a whiff.
another one that's rotten. Oh, guys. I'm literally gonna throw up. This is so bad, but this is definitely the rotten egg because look at that. That definitely was oozing out some gross liquid. Guys, the most insane thing has happened on this early morning. Well, it's not so early anymore. It's about to be 10 o'clock in the morning, but I've been up for quite a while, letting this baby dry off. If you already know, if you already can guess what baby I'm talking about just by hearing the noises, guys, well, you guessed correctly. Our emu has finally hatched. Now, unfortunately, I was not awake for it, so this baby hatched in the middle of the night, and my fiance came to check on this little guy, check on the egg, and this is what we came out to. The entire egg broken open, and a baby emu in here. I know you can't see him or her because of the condensation, but you can hear this little baby right here. Now that this baby has hatched, we need to get this baby out immediately. We already have this area set up right here. Don't mind the mess, but this is just for now. We need the heating lamp right here, and we have a nice bin. Now we're gonna be getting a bigger bin because emus grow at a rapid pace, but we're gonna have to head to the store for that. But for right now, we need to get this baby out of here. We need to put pine shavings in here, and then we're gonna be opening up the incubator and revealing our hatched baby emu. So we got our pine shavings in, and we have about an inch or two of pine shavings in here. Now guys, don't mind our crazy goat kid in the back. She wants to get out. She wants to bust out of her enclosure right now, but she can't because she's gonna be all up on our business, and she might scare and spook and stress out our new baby emu. But what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna lift the incubator up, and we're gonna see this baby for the first time together, guys. He keeps on tripping. Oh my gosh. Oh, did you see that? There was a little baby emu yawn. Hi. All right, this baby fully wants to stand up, and he wants to get out of here. Hi. Welcome to this big, scary world. Hi, baby. All right, guys, I'm in total disbelief, but we have finally turned our incubator off after having it on for almost 2 months, which is absolutely insane. These babies, or this baby, hatched out so quickly, and it was such an amazing journey to watch this little guy, and he just pecked me, guys. He just grabbed me, so we're gonna take this top off. Oh my gosh. I don't have anyone in here to help me record. No one's home but me. Oh my gosh. This is so crazy, guys. Look at this. Hi. Now he's super wobbly because he just came out of the egg, and you can see he's still a little bit wet. His feathers look a little bit wet still, and he wants to get out. So we're gonna help this little guy. We're going to cup him under his feet. Look at this, guys. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, we have a baby emu. Hi, buddy. Now for the most part, he's pretty dry. His feathers just look wet because he's been sticky from all of the fluid in the egg, and we're gonna be transferring him into his new area with a nice heating lamp. Are you ready, buddy? Wow, guys, this is insane. Now, this isn't the first time I've been around a baby emu, but I have never been around a baby emu freshly hatched out. So what we're gonna do right now, guys, is work with me, and we're gonna put him in. There we go. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this. So we got baby in here, and it's going to take some time for this baby to learn how to walk. He's freshly out of the egg, freshly out of the incubator, learning to breathe with this new air, this new life, and he or she is absolutely precious, guys. Wow, this is honestly so incredible. But buddy, you gotta be careful because you don't know how to walk yet with those stumbly big old feet. Since this baby is freshly hatched out, there's really not much we can do since he's freshly hatched out. He absorbed all of his yolk, so he's pretty full and he's pretty content right now, and he's still not on his feet. So once he's completely dry, he's on his feet, that's when we're going to introduce food and water. Now when I mean food, we're going to be introducing non-medicated chick starter, and then in a couple days we're going to introduce him to an emu diet. But let's take a look at this little guy right here. Oh my goodness. You can see this little baby is still not on his feet right here, and he's just taking a little emu nap. He's rested his head and he's getting nice and cozy and he's nice and content. And what we're doing here is we're sitting, we're monitoring him, we're monitoring the temperature, we have a camera on him, but we're monitoring the temperature because that's very, very important for newly, freshly hatched baby birds. So here we have our temp gun and we're gonna take the temperature and see how warm it is. And it's about 87 degrees in there in some spots. It's 86, 85, 83. So that's great. So if it gets too hot in some areas, he can move to the cooler areas. But if he wants to get warm, he has a good temperature of about 87, which is exactly where we want it. Because this emu actually can't regulate his body temperature, it is very vital that he stays nice and toasty warm with the heating lamp. So as we let the little baby emu settle in, we obviously don't want to bother this little baby too much because we don't want to cause this little guy any more stress and exhaustion, especially after the hatching process. But what we are going to be doing, guys, is we are going to be looking inside of the incubator. Now, we haven't looked inside of the opened, cracked, hatched egg, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So we're going to open up the incubator, put it off to the side, and oh my goodness, you can see he already went to the bathroom, which is a great sign, but we have a cracked emu egg. Now, if you've ever held, felt, or tapped on an emu egg, guys, you know that these emu eggs are very, very strong. I'm trying to break this piece. Oh, that was literally very difficult because these eggs are so tough and so hard. So it's crazy that this baby's beak broke open this amazing thick shell. But what I want to do right now is I want to look in here. Now it's so cool to see life happen right before your eyes. But if we take a look, you can actually see everything that was going on in the eggs. You can see all the veins and everything looks kind of funky. And these are actually all of the blood vessels that helped develop this baby. Now because this baby's hatched out, it looks crazy, it looks weird. But this is what was giving our baby nutrients. Well, he absorbed it all. But the yolk is what gives our babies nutrients and keeps our baby full during the hatching process and gives him the strength to hatch. And look at that, guys. We might have to put this on display because this is my first ever hatched emu. And I couldn't be more proud because I honestly couldn't do it without you guys. Day 3, guys, and we're coming out to the garage and checking on the emu. Now, you're probably thinking there's not much progress and not much bigger that the emu can get in 3 days, but oh boy, are you wrong. Believe it or not, obviously when these babies hatch out, they're super wobbly, super unstable, and with these next couple days, this next week, it's very crucial, very vital for this little guy because not only is he learning how to eat, he's learning how to drink, and he's learning how to walk, so he's very stumbly. But here we have him. And we have a little friend for him. So, hey, see, exactly what I'm talking about. That's not food. You have to differentiate your food and the shaving. So you can see, guys, from day 1, he wasn't really standing up, and now look at him. He is standing up on his big legs, and oh my goodness, you're getting so good at walking. Oh my gosh, you're the cutest. I literally can't, guys. So you can see that his food is like completely gone. That's probably because he's been running it over, but he's also been eating it. So he's not only been eating, but he's also been drinking, but he definitely needs a food and water change. But he is having so much progress and just learning the balance of life. Now we're going to continue to keep him in here just because since he is super unstable still, I want to make sure he is directly under the heating lamp and he is not going to be getting cold whatsoever. You can see we have a whole little area set up And that's also because if any more of them hatch out, we need to make sure that we have everything prepared. But look at this, guys. You can see he's still very wobbly. And his little feetsies and toesies. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's gonna take him a little while to learn how to walk on these big old feet. Without even showing him what to do. Like day 1, he was just munching on the food. And that's exactly what we want, because usually in the wild, the mom would show them and teach them how to properly eat and how to drink water. You can see he's confusing my fingernail for some food. Buddy, that is not some food. But I know you're a very curious little guy. So this little baby is eager to get his new fresh food and water. So right here, we not only have his chick starter, we have his clean bowl of where we're gonna put the food and where we have the water. So we already have some nice warm water. And all we're gonna do with the chick starter is just pour it on in. You wanna make sure with baby emus, with baby ducklings, with baby chicks, you wanna get non-medicated chick starter. I think we're just gonna pour the whole thing, which is very important because the medicated can make them very sick. Unless your vet tells you otherwise, definitely stick with the non-medicated. And for the water, we're gonna be adding vitamin B drops. So we're just gonna take our dropper and we're gonna do 1, we're gonna do 2, and we're gonna do 3. And now this is very, very important. Let's give it a nice stir. Very important to prevent wry neck, to prevent weak legs, and overall just have a healthier emu. So let's go on ahead and feed him. Here you go, sir. I have some new food, some fresh food right here. We're just gonna put in the corner, and yep, just step right on in it. Let's move you out of the way, I know. And just like that, he's munching on the food. So we're gonna make sure he has his water accessible so he doesn't choke on his food. So there's your pink vitamin B water. And there we have it. Look at him. He is such a pro at it already. He's such a pro at eating, at drinking. And I have no worries that he or she is gonna grow to be such a strong emu. So if you look around, it's a really good sign. All these little dark spots is actually where he's going to the bathroom. So we know we have a healthy baby emu that's been eating and growing for the past 3 days. And if you guys didn't know this, he is going to be about 6 feet tall. I mean, emus are the second largest bird, right behind the ostrich. And if we take a look at his feet, this is what I think I'm most excited about. I mean, it literally looks like dinosaur feet. Those little claws, those little talons, they're tiny now, but they are going to be absolutely massive. So if you see, we're just gently petting our baby emu right here. And this is very important, especially because he doesn't have any other emu friends, other emu babies to be here with. So because emus and birds in general are very social, it's very important that we must hang out with him. And that's my finger buddy. We spend time with him because that is going to play such a crucial role when he's bigger. Now this is not the best angle to film at, but I don't want to take this little baby out since he's still so fresh out of the egg. It's only day 3, but guys, that's going to end today's video. If you all enjoyed today's video, getting to see this baby hatch out from the egg that we have been cooking in the incubator, we'll give this video a big thumbs up, guys. Comment down below a name for this emu kid. Now, I don't know if it's a girl, I don't know if it's a boy, but comment down below a name and I'll shout you out in the next video. And guys, if you want to see if the other eggs hatch, if you want to see this crazy emu grow up, well, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel in the link down below.